Hello everyone, welcome to another Platfighter News Alert. Before I begin, I just want to let you know that you should subscribe to this channel if you want to continue to get the latest news updates on any and all platform fighting games. This is going to be shorter than the last couple of news alerts, but I think some pretty exciting stuff has happened in the past month. Support platform fighters for the sake of the growth of the community. On November 15th, Aether Studios announced that they are going to do a Kickstarter for Rivals 2. Over the past couple of years of development, Aether Studios spent millions in Rivals 2's development, and they were looking for a publisher to fund the rest of the game. However, they did not find a publisher that satisfied their needs, so they have gone to Kickstarter. They have already reached their funding goal, which was to hire more engineers to work on the online for the game to ensure it was the best it possibly could be at launch. With their stretch goals, they are looking to get more funding to add features like characters and other important content to the game at launch. These features have already been in development, but the extra funding will allow them to hire more people to get those features in sooner rather than later. I'm glad that there has been a tremendous amount of support for this game already. Rivals 2 deserves your money if you are a fan of the genre. It is setting itself up to become one of the biggest platform fighters on the market, and I think if there's any studio up to the task, it's Aether Studios. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 released on November 7th after a short 2-week delay. Before the game was released, we learned who the 4 DLC characters who will be released throughout next year will be. They are Mr. Krabs, Zuko, Iroh, and Rocksteady. These are interesting choices, but I'd say all of them have some kind of fan base behind them, so pretty solid picks. I hope we get more than this, but we'll probably have to wait a year to see. Speaking of Nickelodeon, Brawlhalla announced a collaboration with SpongeBob, which will bring SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy into the game. They announced this on November 4th, just a couple days before Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 was released, and these skins will be a part of the game on November 29th. I wasn't expecting this considering the existence of Nick All-Star Brawl 2, but it could end up being a good marketing move for both games. Since the last news alert, Spiritfall has gotten one update, with the next slated to be released today. On October 25th, the Art of Combat update released. It added a new weapon called Equinox. This is a scythe that can turn into a staff. Weapon forms were also introduced, which give new properties to a weapon after you beat a boss with the weapon for the first time. This could be a permanent passive, a new ability, or it could change the moveset of the weapon entirely. The update releasing today focuses on adding the new forms for the Astral Bow, as well as a whole new rarity tier for blessings that can only be accessed once you complete a Spirit skill tree. On November 3rd, Framemakers unleashed Ultra Fish Bungeon 3000 onto the world. All of his sprites were complete, and he came with the Fish Bungeon assist. He is a very fun addition to the game, as to be expected for a Slap City character. This isn't really news, but I'll always bring it up when I get a chance. But me and other Framemakers content creators are hosting a Fraytools Awards Show at the end of the year. You can suggest nominees for 20 different categories with the link in the description below. You can watch my weekly Framemakers videos if you need a refresher on what all released this year. On October 31st, Stardrop was revealed for Cross Impact. I made his base sprite, but the rest of the talented artists on the team made his animations. Stardrop brings in most of his mechanics from Indie Pogo into a traditional platform fighter, which makes him the most unique character to play as in Cross Impact by far. He will now be the 6th character in the base roster instead of V1. V1 is a very complex character to animate, so he needs more time in the oven. He will be a free post-launch character along with Cowboy from Your Only Move is Hustle. And there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like for me because these do always take some effort to make. Thank you to my channel members StreamU, Salt Levels Max, Nova, and Colby for your support. And I'll see you guys on the next Platfighter News Alert.